Thanks so much for joining us on today's episode of Techbridge. This is the only show that connects you to the future. And of course, when we talk about the future is just right here with us. Technology is the future, and the earlier we begin to realize the offerings of technology, how we can begin to leverage on it to advantage, the better it is for us. I'm Shoyifumi today, and I welcome you to Techbridge today on Lagos Television. So when we talk about technology, of course, we can't rule out the fact that information and technology, they go hand in hand, and it is actually the amount of information that you have that will determine how far you can leverage on technology. There's this personal experience I just want to share quickly, that recently someone saw me making a call, and the call was running to like 2 hours, 3 hours. I was standing somewhere pacing back and forth, and for hours, and that happened for more than a day, another day, and another day again. And over time, the person walked up to me and said that, wow, you must have someone that works with one of the telecom companies because you must have used a lot of credit. I laughed and I said, okay, wow. I don't know if you've heard about WhatsApp call, because it's cheaper to call on WhatsApp than using your credit to call. And for me, on my network, it's clearer. That is talking about information. I couldn't have probably been able to pull that stunt, I call this stunt, of calling for 3 hours on my direct call. For instance, if you call on WhatsApp for like say 13 minutes 37 seconds from my call log here, it's only consumed like 3.2 megabytes on audio call. That's how cheap that can be. And of course, on my natural network, if I call for a minute, it's like 11 kobo per second, and for 60 minutes, 60 seconds rather, that's like 6 naira or thereabout. So multiply that and do the mathematics, you realize that it is cheaper. That is talking about information. That is talking about leveraging on technology. So on this show today, we are going to leverage on technology. 3 things. I call this episode Connect, because it's all about connection. What are you connecting, and how are you going to make sure that you use internet to advantage on this? Keep your fingers crossed. Don't go anywhere. I just picked some couple of messages. It is still Techbridge on Lagos Television. Please stay with us. So thanks for staying with us. It is still Techbridge on Lagos Television. I told you before that break that we'll be talking about Connect, talking about how you can leverage on technology to ensure that it works for you and it makes your life a lot easier. So I'm picking about 3 platforms today. I call them L. What should I call the second one? Should I call it R? Okay, R. And the last one, Z. That is LRZ. The first one is talking about the fact that you can navigate around Lagos and knowing how to go about it, having an estimate of how much it's going to cost you. Now, let me break it down for you. Of course, there is Google Map. With Google Map, you can have a direction of the exact place you're going through the best route, fastest route. That is what Google Map will tell you. Yes, that is fine. That is a very good one. But this app I'm going to introduce to you is not just going to give you the direction. Peradventure, you want to go through commercial routes, taking commercial buses, not taking any of this Uber or Taxify or the rest of it. So if you want to go through the commercial route, this app is going to tell you how to take the cab, which bus stop to alight, and the rough estimate of what you should expect. I think that is the funny part of the app. Yes, it's going to calculate how much you should have in your pocket, like an estimate of what you should have. So I'm talking about Lara.ng. It's a very good app that you can use within Lagos State if you are moving to somewhere you are not so familiar with, or you are bothered about how much it's going to cost you. That app is going to help you out. So let's see how it works. So I'm using my Google Chrome to navigate that, and if I go to my search place, I type let me say Lara.ng, and I go, yes, it's there. So the interface is very simple. It looks more like WhatsApp really, and of course it's not because someone is sitting at the other end, but because this is all about technology. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I want to move from Ikeja to Agege, and I really want to know how much it's going to cost me, probably the rough estimate of the T fare from this point to where I'm going. I go to lara.ng, and of course it takes me to this interface that I find here. It looks more like WhatsApp, but it's not. It's one of the AI advancements, if I could put it that way. So of course there's a welcome message there. It's always online. So I moved from Ikeja bus stop to somewhere, say Agege. How do I go about that? Okay, let's see. Fine. So this app tells me that I need to take a downfall from Ikeja under bridge, heading towards Agege Pen Cinema, and I should get off at Agege Pen Cinema. And the funny part is the price. The price here is showing me 100 naira if I take downfall. And it's most further to say I should walk to Agumbiadi bus stop. So eventually I'm going to spend like 100 naira from here to Agege. Of course, it has an estimated travel time of 18 minutes. And this is one thing that could probably help you coordinate your day, coordinate your, should I call it budget? Your pockets, yes. So that is one of the advantages of technology. And one funny part of this app is that you can actually share this direction with friends. So paint a scenario that you're supposed to leave home with a friend, and the friend is probably not really coming up on time, so you have to hop on the road and go ahead. Instead of having a call, text the friend, okay, when you get to this place, are you there? Okay, I like at that place, ask for so. If this is the direction that you want the friend to follow, you can share on WhatsApp. So you just press share on WhatsApp and you share with the friend on WhatsApp. So that makes it a lot easier. It becomes more permanent than when you have to call and call again. So that is the first app I'm introducing to you, lara.ng. It navigates you to the exact place you're going, and of course it's leveraging on internet to the exact place you're going with an estimate of how much it's going to cost you to get there. That is the very first one, connect number one. All right, so still on Techbridge, talking about connect. I've given you the first one, which is lara.ng. The second one I'm giving you is still talking about connection. Now, this is the way it works. We know that the world is a global village, yes, but it's actually becoming more real, if I put it that way, every minute and every second. Now, talking about connection, it is actually possible for me to listen to any radio station in any part of the world as of today without necessarily having to travel to that place. I mean local radio station on any part of the world. I heard about this app some couple of weeks ago and I felt, oh, this is another discovery technology is bringing to the table. I'm talking about Radio Garden. And from the word Radio Garden, it means that it is a harvest place, if I can put it that way, for all the radio stations across the world. The first time I was going to use this app, I was like swept off my feet, like, wow. The very first radio station I listened to was from Brazil, and it was as clear as any radio station I could have here with me without necessarily having a transistor radio. So it breaks boundaries, it breaks borders. I'm talking about Radio Garden. It has a very good interface to use, and how it works is that, of course, you need to have your internet connection in place, and once you have that, you have no limit listening to any radio station. So let's see how it goes. Of course, I'm using my Chrome browser. So on my Chrome browser, I go to, where do I go? Radio Garden. Radio Garden, okay, it has it there for me live, and it goes to the site. Of course, you could have the app already, or you should just go to the site. So I'm just trying to show you that either with the app or with the site, you are still in safe hands with Radio Garden. So let me see Radio Garden. I go there, and the interface is so superb. The very first thing you're going to see is press play to start Radio Garden. Of course, I want to start, so I start this way. And the animation, this thrills me. See the animation is actually something that's mine. So the very first radio station I'm seeing here is from Nairobi in Kenya. And the radio station is called Kubamba Radio FM 91.6. So I'm live in Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, Kenya. And of course, at the right side of okay, let me turn this down a little. At the right side of the window, you'll find all the radio stations that are available at that location. Now, let me show you how it works. You can zoom in and out of the globe, and this is how it looks. So you can turn the globe either right or left, depending on which part of the world you want to go to. Okay, I don't want to stay in Africa. I'm going somewhere else. Okay, I'm somewhere in Australia now. So you see all these green dots that you find on the globe. It's actually telling you the availability of radio stations at those locations. So I'm somewhere in Melekapiti. Wow, I don't know if I got that right, please, but it's in Australia. And the only radio station I find there is 105.7 ABC Darwin. So let's see if they are speaking our language.
11 minutes ticks over here in the final term.
Okay.
Ball up, and it's going to be between Miles and Wilkins.
I think this is a football match or something. It has to do with that. Okay, let me go somewhere else. Let me see. Let me go to another country. Okay, I want to turn the globe to somewhere else. Let's see. Okay, should I stay in Mexico? Okay, this is Nostra's Notice. Oh gosh, my teeth, sorry about that. But it's 92.9 as you can see. And of course, you can enjoy country music, any kind of music. So the possibilities are just endless. Okay, don't let us rule out our Africa. Let me come back to Africa here and let's see what we have. I'm coming to somewhere around Lagos. Okay, let me see what is happening in Akure. In Akure, there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 radio stations. Adaba, Crest, Empire, KBC, Orange, and PKO. So which one should I pick? Should I go Crest? Okay, Crest. Let's go to Crest FM 88.7. Okay. Well, whatever that means, that is telling you the possibilities that you can have with Radio Garden. So the list is really endless. You can go any part of the world. If you want to know what is happening at any part of the world at any point in time, you can use Radio Garden. It's one of the technologies that you can have at the moment and that can connect you. Remember, I'm talking about connect. You can connect. If you don't have that information, you might not really know what you are missing. Now that you have the information, start connecting with Radio Garden across the world. So that is connect number 2. All right, still Techbridge on Lagos Television, and it's all about connection. It's all about information. It's all about the knowledge you have, and that is the only thing that makes the difference between that person that succeeds faster and the other person that is dragging feet. So the third one, talking about connection, I'm going this way. At a point, we begin to have this conversation that is there a way we begin to limit the number of people that hit the road every moment simply because they need to attend a 30-minute meeting, they need to just talk to someone physically to present some papers? Yes, there are technologies around that lately. We talk about conference calls, we talk about WhatsApp calls, either video or audio. But this one I'm talking about is actually, should I call it a big innovation as far as I'm concerned? With this, you can host a workshop. I can have large participants, like 100, participating live, and it's not on YouTube. It's going to be very interactive. And I think for WhatsApp, it has a maximum of 4 people, yes, that can connect at once. But this that I'm going to show you is going to be huge. Let me read out the features for you. The free version can accommodate up to 100 participants at a go. And the amount, should I say, the duration of the meeting you can have with the free version is like, let's see, 40 minutes. So this is one of the apps I'm going to introduce to you. I'm calling it Zoom. Zoom is another app for mobile conference calling, either audio or video. Of course, it has the messaging part of it as well. But I'm going to show you how it works with Zoom, because I got to know about this because I was supposed to attend a seminar, and the person gave the option of video participation. I thought it was going to be Skype, but the person introduced me to Zoom, and I felt, okay, this is a very big information. So that means if you want to attend that 30-minute meeting and you have to travel, spend like hours, the stress, hey, why not go Zoom? Just connect everybody. It's all about data. And if you think about it, you can sit at the comfort of your home or at the comfort of your office and have a very good conversation. One of the reasons I'm rooting for this app is the fact that you want to tell me about WhatsApp or group chatting? Yes. But one thing I've noticed about WhatsApp group chatting is that you have so many people dropping messages almost at the same time, and the thought line might be distorted some way. And but with this, it's more or less like real-time conversation. So let's see how it goes. You can either download it on Google Play Store or go to the site directly and use it. On their site, if you go through the link there, I think the size for Android is like 80 something megabytes, but if you are going through the Play Store, it's like 30 something megabytes. So I always recommend you go through the Play Store to download it. So let's see. So I've installed it on my phone and I've done some couple of things just to ensure a seamless simulation of this app to see how it goes. So I'm launching the app like right now. When you launch, of course, it's going to ask you to sign in. Of course, you put your email, your first name, your last name, and a verification mail will be sent to you, to your email. And once you activate with that, the app is yours for use. So on the very first page, you're going to have, let's see, you have the settings, you have the meeting, you have the rest of it. So this is probably my page. And I've added some two of my bosses here just to see how to demonstrate this. So let's see how it goes. You have a place for meeting, you have for contacts, and of course you have the settings. So you can start a meeting and invite others to join. And one of the things you need to consider is the fact that the people you're going to invite to join must also sign up on Zoom. Once they activate Zoom on their devices, of course you can use on your phone or on any system, your laptop, your desktop. So far it is connected to the internet and Zoom is installed on that same device. You can fly with it. So let's see how it goes. I want to host a meeting and meetings is here. So I want to start. If I want to start a meeting, that means I've probably informed the people involved. Maybe there's a group of 5 of us and we need to hold this meeting very pretty quickly. And we are located in different parts of the world, but we can converge through this app. So let's see how it goes. I'm starting this meeting right now. And this is what I have. Okay, so I need to invite people to join this meeting. And like I said, I need to add some participants at the meeting. So let's see how it goes. This is my name. So I need to invite people. So I invite through the Zoom contacts. I've added them already. And I have Fuad Egbeyemi is going to be available. And Tinuke Olonto Infolami will be available as well. So let me just connect them already. And these two people, I'm inviting them. I hope they have my time this time. So let's see. Are they coming on board? They're still waiting. I guess they are not where their phones are, but they are surely going to get my invitation. Okay, Fuad has joined. Hello, Mr. Fuad. Can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning to you. Yes, I'm connecting with you live on Techbridge, and of course, you are connecting with Zoom, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, thank you for
good
having
morning.
me.
All right, good morning. Tinuke Olonto Infolami is also joining, but we are yet to see your face, Tinuke. Can you please activate your video?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm working on that right away.
Okay, now we can find your face. So I have the 3 of you on my screen. Oh, your face is not showing yet?
Okay.
All right. So the 3 of you are live on Techbridge. So Fuad Egbeyemi, thanks for joining us on Techbridge today. Tinuke Olonto Infolami, thanks for joining us too.
You're welcome. Like I said earlier, thanks for having me. You're welcome.
Okay.
It's nice to be here. Thank you, Shay, for me.
All right. So we are using Zoom and it's supposed to be like for a conference calling. And how do you see this affecting how we operate in this part of the world, or let's say globally, just in few sentences, just trying things out?
Well, I think it makes a whole lot of sense because this has the capacity to accommodate more than one person at a time. And you can actually use it to communicate with the whole, like a meeting sort of. So it makes a whole lot of sense and it will make things work faster, especially for those of us that hate to type. No matter what, we hate typing. So you opt for this kind of app. It's a better drive. It's good.
Oh, you like it, so thumbs up for it. All right, so
Yeah, you got it.
okay, so Fuad, how do you react to that?
Yeah, I think it's something nice because by and large it's going to save. Now, if you can't imagine yourself, you have a meeting for like, a meeting that's going to take like 30 minutes, and if you set out to go for that meeting, it's going to take a whole lot of time. Like before you get to the destination, don't imagine yourself something like 30 minutes is going to take like 1 hour, it's going to take forever. And you have an alternative that you're going to sit in the comfort of your room. I don't mean in the comfort of your room. That see you are seeing the person and you're talking.
Yes.
So number one is going to save cost.
Very conversational.
Serious traffic, especially Lagos traffic.
Honestly, you don't want to know.
Myself going down for something. Now, if you don't, it's an advice. If you don't have anything doing on Lagos Road, don't venture into going out.
Just Zoom already.
Eliminate all those stress. And one thing we don't put into consideration is
Okay.
we don't, our stress level, we don't put it into consideration.
So this is going to ease stress, kind of, right?
Reducing stress level.
Okay. All right. Thanks so very much for that. Thanks for connecting. And Tinuke, thanks so much for joining us on Techbridge today. This is not supposed to put you guys on the spot, really.
My pleasure.
Yeah, my boss is really, I give that.
Thank you for having us on the program.
All right. Thanks so very much. Okay, so I have to end the call like right now. So that is it. Zoom for you. I was able to speak with these people. I could have probably added more than 2, but because of the time that we have, so that means we could have like 20, 40 people, and the screen can accommodate 40 thumbnails of each person like that. So that means if you have a group of 5, it's a bingo. If you have a group of 10, it's also a bingo. So start zooming. If you can do that thing from your home, take advantage of technology and start achieving more. So 3 connects I've discussed today. So Zoom is connects number 3. All right, thanks for staying with us. It is still Techbridge on Lagos Television. So as a way of recap, I've introduced you to 3 connects. The very first one I talked about was Lara NG. With Lara NG, Lara.ng, I mean, you can connect any part of Lagos, having an estimate of how much it's going to cost you going through commercial buses or commercial cabs. The second one I talked about was Radio Garden. With Radio Garden, you can connect any part of the world. It means you can connect Senegal, you can connect Brazil, any part of the world, listening to the radio station there, and it's as clear as anything. Trust me, you saw that. And the third one I talked about was Zoom, having a conference call, just very clearly, seeing everybody's faces, just on your mobile device or any digital device that you have that can access Zoom. 3 connects I've given you today. I hope you've got something. So I go for this quick break. It's still Techbridge on Lagos Television. Please stay with me. I'll be back. Well, that is Techbridge today on Lagos Television. Thanks for connecting with us. It's still about connection. It's all about information, all about the power that you have with technology. Start using it. Remember that this show is available live on Facebook, that is at Lagos Television. And of course, you can connect with Techbridge on Facebook as well, that is Techbridge LTV. On YouTube, you can have it Techbridge LTV as well. On that same channel, you can subscribe to the channel, watch this episode and all other previous episodes again and again. With that subscription, you can have a prompt, a real-time prompt of every new episode that we upload. And of course, with that subscription, you are open to every episode that we recorded before and every new episode. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Shoyifumi today. Keep discovering, keep innovating, and keep achieving more with technology. See you next episode. Bye for now.